All right, folks, it's the return of the Nyxbloom meme. Welcome to a standard stream today. This is a donation list, of course, by my Bluebird. Thank you so much for the continued support, my friend. And they've been working on this list for a while, and this is the this is the third time that we're playing this list on stream. This time around, we have a couple of changes after all the stuff that we've been after all the testing. What happened to Amulet? Amulet is coming up next. We're gonna start with this standard list, and then we're gonna do some Amulet. Again, going over the basics. This is a ramp deck, so we have Gracer and Goose as our early drops. 27 lands, lots of mana. Incubation Druid, Lifkin Druid, of course, comboing with Risen Reef, Elemental. Cavalier of Thorns also works really well with Risen Reef, of course. We can use Quasi Duplicate to copy or Risen Reefs or Cavalier or Nyxbloom ideally. And then we end up making obscene amounts of mana. We have managed to make upwards of 3,000 mana here on stream. It's been fun. Then you can play like a massive Hydroid Crisis, or you can Fae of Wishes for Jace, Wielder of Mysteries, and then you win that way, which is pretty cool. So you can actually watch kind of like the evolution of this deck in previous streams. If you go to my YouTube channel and you go to standard streams, you're gonna see that basically all the standard streams that I've made have been with this deck, with the exception of one, which was a Pundit White donation. But yeah, today we did a lot of like trimming the fat as the list kept evolving. And what we're doing today is we're splashing black. And the reason we're splashing black is because of Unmore Ego and Assassin's Trophy in the sideboard. So yeah, we are using Sagoth Triumph, which is pretty much free, which is pretty nice. We can also cycle it if we need to. Add in a Castle Ventress, which I think this was one of the suggestions that we had on the previous stream. Blaststone, and then in the sideboard, Unmore Ego, Assassin's Trophy, and then everything else pretty much remains the same. We're back on Narset's Reversal, which is nice. This is pretty nice against the Rec decks, I guess. And then we can do some other nasty combos with Finale of Revelation and stuff. But anyway, let's jump into the action. Yeah, this deck is fun. I know it's standard, but it's actually pretty fun. It's actually pretty fun. Oh yeah, by the way, apparently they are really enforcing now. They've been closing people's channels for playing copyrighted music. So I guess we're gonna have to change our tournament habits of playing just like music in between or videos in between, because I might get my channel banned and I don't want that. So we're gonna do something else. I'm gonna figure out something else to play. I guess it's just gonna be drum solo time. So it's gonna be drum solo after drum solo or something. Pretty tough, honestly, because I have been enjoying like listening to some Rush in between, or it's been fun. We listen to Thank You Scientist, just cool bands that I like. Oh, I actually didn't update the. Good thing that our opponent is taking forever to show up, because it gives me time to do this. 60920. Oh, today's 69. Nice. All right. Deck is updated. And match still hasn't fired up. It's crazy how like it's tougher to find a standard match in Magic Online than it is to find like a legacy or a or a vintage match, which is crazy. Oof, we're playing against Osman of Guni. This is a moto end boss. So we're definitely keeping this hand, right? I think I'm just gonna go Gilded Goose into Druid on 2. This temple is kind of awkward here. Standard, not an arena. Yep. Standard, not an arena. Wait, can they take this? They can't take this, right? Hey, nice. Already winning. I'm gonna play the Leaf King Druid here. And next turn we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Cavalier. Moto Envoys also the last standard streamer. The last standard streamer. Yeah, right? Just play Castle. Sure. Pog. I couldn't have that you on my account. Yeah, but yeah, I don't like Arena. I'd rather play for stakes. So now, oh, 4 more creatures. I always forget like how this thing goes. So I think we're gonna start by swinging in for 5 here. Ha. Good. Do we want a Crisis? So I think I want Crisis. Put Crisis on top. And now we can Fey for playing against mono black of sorts. What can we Fey for? Just Fey for Tamiyo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, sure. Just get Tamiyo here. Play another one of these fellas. Okay. I'm gonna play across this now, so. Target opponent sacrifices a creature. Sure, I'll sacrifice this one. The one that doesn't do anything. I'll sack that one. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, this, and a blue mana. So let's temple first. Udo on top, thank you. This deck is just gas. It's absolute gasoline. Whew. Fire. Oh man. Get rid of my Udo. I also have nothing to cast a duplicate now. Feels bad. What? Another black creature in the battlefield in your control. Opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. Sacrifice another black creature, draw a card. Interesting. Okay, so This can make a lot of mana. And this we can put into play. Nothing that we're interested in quasi-duplicating, but we can go pull some Murasa, get back our Cavalier. So step number 1, let's get in there. So they have to be playing Grey Merchant, right? So then we do this and this. Incubation Druid. Steps for 2 now, 4, 5. Activate here. Oh, damn it. I forgot that I had to pay for this. Oops, my bad. Yeah, we're doing Amulet later after this. Yeah, we'll just pass here, right? We could play the Fae of Wishes. I think I'm just going to cast the Fae of Wishes. And just hold on to these lands. You can discard them to this. Murderous Rider. Overgrown Tomb is not exciting. This is lifelink. Okay, what can we do? We can get Finale. We can get Mass Manipulation. So this is going to be 2 to bounce this to hand. 2 to bounce this to hand, plus 4 to cast Granted. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we get the Mass Manipulation. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Do we have enough blue now? So this is, yeah, this is just adds all blue. So I think we have exactly enough mana to do everything that we want to do here. So I think I just Mass Manipulation, right? Well, now we Finale. Wow. Okay, so that makes me waste 1 mana. Finale of Revelation. So 1, 2. If I'm considering sacrificing the grasses, honestly. That is 1, 2 to bounce it. 1, 2, 3, 4 to do this thing, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we draw 8 cards. I guess that we can just let the Lifkin Druid go. We're still fine. No, we still have like a ton of mana here, right? We have to make sure that we do this first. We tap this for mana first. So now suck this card. Then we play a land. And we cast Granted. for Finale of Revelation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just casually draw a full grip. I guess half a full grip. And we pass the turn. Because like this, now they have to deal with the Crassus. They have to deal with all the cards that I drew, including another Crassus. Like there's just no way that they can win there. All right, we don't want 15 Ceratops. So I guess we just present the same card, the same 60. We do, right? Yeah. All right. These are my favorite days, Samuel, with the Nyxbloom combo. Oh, yeah. Today is one of those days. Yeah, how's it going, Sam? I haven't seen you in a while. Glad to see you. Glad to see you back. Who would have thought that turn 3, what's his name, would have been great. Turn 3, the 5 mana dude. I think I'm gonna mulligan this. I guess we're gonna keep this one. So Udo's probably gonna get God eventually. That's not a bad draw at all. Can send that to the bottom. Been finishing up school and stuff and trying to write on interest. Oh, nice! I didn't know that you were a musician. What do you play? I think I play Lift Kindred here. Honestly, we're kind of just hoping to dodge the discard spell that exiles. You play base? Oh, nice. That's how I started as well. Started as a bass player, then moved on to drums. Udo not getting discarded is big for us there. All right. So now they need to deal with the Cavalier because the Cavalier gets the Udo. I guess gives me all the fodder I need for the Udo. It's just so great. Oh yeah. All right, I think. Oof. Things are looking good here for us. Yep. Have another Cavalier next turn. Then we have a Crassus. We have quasi-duplicate for the Cavalier. Jeez. Do air guitar and steering wheel drums count as instruments? Good question. Steering wheel drums are definitely one of my favorite things. Okay, so Cavalier. Do I want to draw? Do I want to draw anything? 1, 2, 3. So we can make 4. There's 6, 7 mana. So I have 7 mana total. Have 7 mana total. That's one short of Recent Reef plus Cavalier. I think I still want to draw a Recent Reef though. So I'm going to put Recent Reef on top. Also, we can find an untapped land off of this Cavalier, which would allow us to play the Recent Reef. Easy. These are my blue sources though. But I think double spelling here is pretty big for us. We don't have auto mana. Now we do, easy. Now we have auto mana. How long have I been playing drums? Since I was 16, so that's 14 years now. How is everyone? I'm doing great, Mishra's Masterpiece. How are you doing? Doing absolutely great. Can we talk about the insane amount of value that I'm getting right now? How ridiculous is this? How absurdly ridiculous is the amount of value that I'm getting right now? Okay. So they're making me sack. I think we're gonna sack the Recent Reef. Because then I can quasi-duplicate the Cavalier, or I can just Udo. Island. Can I quasi-duplicate plus 1, 2, 3, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, so 6, 7. I can Crisis for 5. Alternatively, I can just Crisis for 1,000,000 here. That seems probably better. 6. Yeah. Crisising for 1,000,000 seems better here. So let's do that. Oh my god. Got my cards in the mail today. I need to watch my favorite DG streamer play right now. Didn't have to work today. Got pizza all in today. Wow, that's awesome. Mishra's Masterpiece. Yeah, an opponent concedes. Wow. Oh my. Is this deck great or what? The casual mulligan to 6 into like draw a bazillion cards. A bazillion cards, just ramp every single turn and then play a Crassus for 10 for X equals 8 on turn 6. No big deal. No big deal. Oh, I didn't even notice if the record thingy is working. I guess we're gonna know it. I'm gonna check it out now. What a deck. What a deck. Today we have a special day today. We have a special day. We have a special day today. Big fan of the full 4 Cavaliers here. Big fan. I think that this actually helps the deck a lot. Like I think like the first list had like 2, then we went up to 3, and now we're up to the full 4. This card actually seems like it does so much for us, and I basically always want to draw a Cavalier. Oh, sweet. Standard, the thingy is working. It's a Siege Rhino. This standard thingy is a Siege Rhino. That's priceless. Sure, I keep this hand. That's really funny. This standard thingy is a Siege Rhino. Interesting. So it's mono red. So I think I'm just gonna play just a Fae on turn 2. So now that we drew the Incubation Druid, we can do turn 2 Breeding Pool. Because I kind of don't want to shock. So I can do turn 1 Breeding Pool, turn 2 Castle, play Fae, Turn 3 Tempo plus Druid, unless I draw a land, in which case I just play a Neuro. Yeah, I think this is just better. To be honest, Merfolk is not good enough in Modern. Whoever said that Merfolk was good enough in Modern besides Nikachu? Don't get me wrong, I love Nikachu, but Merfolk. Lol. Merfolk? More like Lol. Yeah, so we're just gonna put a 1/4 into play. Try to get through this one, opponent. And now we have Leafkin Druid. Nice, nice. All the druids are here. I'll block. Sure. So we want to see lands here. Sure strike. Wow. So I think here I'm actually not going to block. Wait. Oh, wow. Okay. Temple of Milady. Yeah, precisely. Okay. Definitely going to block here. They have a shock. They have a shock. Yeah. That's a shock that's not going to my face, so... Huh. Okay, so I'm going to temple first, because I'm still looking for a land. And I guess we put that on top. Now the question is, do we Recent Reef so we can block this? And then we Udo? I think that's the line. Because all that matters is for me to like be making my land drops. And then we are just going to win the long game, 100%. Yeah, I think that Recent Reef, like I want to trade with this guy. And next turn we can Cavalier. If we draw an untap land, we can Cavalier plus Incubation Druid. 100% block here. Not even close. Nice, we got the trade. Okay, so they get to skewer here. Wait, what? Interesting. So we're gonna take 3, 6. Because we're gonna take 2 from the 2 elementals attacking. Yeah, I know that I'm gonna Cavalier, but I'm considering like Udo Incubate. No, I'm just gonna Cavalier off the castle here. And then we can Incubation Druid, or we can Gilded Goose. Okay. We didn't miss, so... Just castle here? I'm considering if I want to actually play the goose. So I would get like the Overgrown Tomb and just actually play the goose this turn instead of the Incubation Druid. So I can start making food quickly. I think that's the line, actually. So even though I can incubation through it, I think it's better for me to goose. And if I'm not gonna use my mana, it's better for me to get the duel, obviously. Because like the goose single-handedly just outraces what they have going. So I want to get the goose going ASAP. Like honestly, they probably need to main phase kill this right now. Oh, okay, so this game is over now. They probably have to skewer the goose now, which is hilarious. Now we're gonna get to kill the Chandra. Yeah, I think this game is just over now. This mono red does not seem very good. this mono red deck seems like it's a little bit lacking. Yep. So Goose just casually gained that 6th life. Okay, so now what? Start here. We just auto plus flashback, right? Yeah. I guess I could have Goose as well. Could I have? No, I couldn't because I need all the blue mana. Never mind. How do you beat this one, opponent? How do you beat this one? That's what I thought. All right, Gustos seem pretty good. Honestly, it seems like we probably don't need Nyxbloom Agent, like, ever. Guess I'm gonna leave one for the memes, but... yeah, I think we're just gonna do something like this. And we leave the negating the sideboard so we can Fey for. Is this mono red a thing right now in the new standard metagame? Like, is it actually good? Because it feels awful for what we just saw. Unless my opponent had a pretty bad draw, which is possible that they just had a bad draw, but sure. It seems like it's not good. Castle Embereth. All right. Okay. So I think we play the 1/4 here. We could play the Incubation Druid, but it just dies to a shock. So I think we just play like a 1/4 flyer and kind of see what happens. Wow. Our opponent's deck is Aggro. Jeez. Interesting. Okay, so I think I have to Recent Reef. Land, please. Never lucky. And I think I don't block here. Forces my opponent to... Otherwise we get double Leafkin. Yeah, we just get some Recent Rift triggers here. Okay. Some more Recent Rift triggers. Land? No. Never lucky. And I have a bunch of O3s, so if I don't want to trade with this, I just don't have to until I want to, which is hilarious. Just good value. Block you, block you. Nope. Block you, block you. That's what I said. You can tell how old the record thing is because it says standard and shows it's right now. Yeah, I know. I was saying that earlier, which is it's just hilarious. Scorch Spitter. Sure. Okay, so we play Incubation Druid. This unlocks this guys, so now they tap for 4 mana. Now we tap 5. Play Cavalier. See what we draw first. Sure, put it into play tapped. Trigger Cavalier. So I already have all the blue mana that I want, so I think I'm actually gonna get the forest here, because this allows me to play the temple. We can bottom that. Still have found no nice. Nice. No Udo or anything like that, which is unfortunate. I miss the Siege Runner days and the pod days. Oh yeah. I miss the Blue-Green Madness deck. Oh yeah, those were the days. So we just gust this, right? Probably gonna put Chandra on top. It's probably above average in terms of their possible draws. Blue-Green Madness is before my MTG time. Yeah. That's when we started playing, way back in the day. Odyssey was so great. They bottom Chandra? Holy crap, what is their hand if they bottom Chandra? Okay, now I'm gonna take my trades. So we're gonna block here and trade there. Temple of Mystery. Is that what I should get? So I fey. One, two, three, four. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. I think this is exactly what I need. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Alternatively, we could get quasi-duplicate. I think that if I steal both of their 1-drops, we are just done here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. I will take those, thank you. Yeah, I like quasi-duplicate on top. And I guess that we can attack. Yeah, but what about the times where I didn't cheat? Sometimes I didn't cheat. So the goal here is to quasi-duplicate my Cavalier and to mill an Uro naturally. Because I deserve it. I deserve it. Nice storm in mine opponent, by the way. Hey, Royal Egg. Glad to see you here for Amulet Day. They just pass. They just do nothing. Bingo. Blue, blue, green, green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uro. I kind of want to hold lands in hand. I guess I'm going to play a black source because we don't have any. You know what taps for 3 mana? Opponent's a real fighter. I think we got this one, chat. I'm starting to think that we got this one. All right, they're doing something. 3 damage to any target. If it leaves 3 red mana, it deals 4 damage instead. Okay. What else you got? Okay, we go down to 6. Now what? Okay, now what? Easy. Aloha, papito. ¿Cómo andás? Más bien, loquita. Now this is a donation list by my bluebird. And we're having a good time. We're doing some silly things. We have not done the silliest things that we've been able to achieve. Like, this is the deck that taught us that Magic Online doesn't... Magic Online just does not allow you to have a Hydro Crisis larger than X equals 256. So I guess that once you're, if you're playing a next spell, once you get to 256, it restarts and it resets and it starts over from 0, which is pretty funny. To be fair, we played against Mono Black and Mono Red Cavalcade. Yes, but also we're playing this nonsense, right? So... So I feel like we've been playing against decks on our tier. Yeah, it doesn't go infinite, but it doesn't need to go infinite. Because I think we've made like 3,000 plus mana on stream, or maybe it was 5,000, I don't remember. It was like ridiculous amounts of mana. Because you have Nyxbloom agents, and then you quasi-duplicate your Nyxbloom agents, and each new copy, like, they escalate exponentially. So if you have one Nyxbloom agent in play, your land taps for 3 mana. If you have 2 of them, your land taps for 9 mana. Right? If you have 3 in play, it taps for 27 mana. So it gets out of hand pretty quickly. So we've been able to, yeah. There are 8 beats in a byte. Yeah, so everything that you're saying right now, going right over my head. But it's fine, don't worry about it. 1,000 equals infinite to me. Okay, so we made 3 infinite mana, Iggy Benny. We made 3 infinite mana, or 5 infinite mana, I don't remember actually. Did you know that there are 2 nibbles in a byte? It's pronounced, I think it's spelled nipples, so you might want to check your grammar there. That's so many infinite. It's so many infinite, it's crazy. Programming terms are made by 12-year-olds. I mean, I have no reason to believe that is not true. Shame my bluebird isn't here. Yeah, it's a shame, but yeah. I think that I have told them that I was going to be streaming this on a Tuesday. I think we talked about this because I was gonna do it on Friday, and then we had the showcase challenge, and then I ended up testing for that instead, and I rescheduled for today. There's gonna be the VOD in YouTube. So you can always go check that out later. Four minutes, jeez. On the plus side, we are 2-0 in this league, somehow. I think I'm gonna go get my fan before it gets too hot here. I'll be right back, folks. Still no match, huh? Still no match. Tensor Flow sounds like an instant card. For real. I know a bit or two about TensorFlow. Oh wow. Look at that flex. Look at that. Oh yeah. I know a thing or two about TensorFlow, you know. I have my machine learning degree, so you know. Yeah. Can we have opponents show up here? This is the worst when you know when word starts going out that you're killing it with Nyxbloom combo, and then people are like, I'm not gonna jump into the queue because I'm gonna get paired against the Nyxbloom combo master. And then have you guys created a bot that can play Sudoku? Because I have. Wow, brutal. Still working on tic-tac-toe. Oof. That's some big brain moves right there. You know what's in bigger demand than AI scientists, Royal Egg? Standard players to join the queue. They're in big demand right now. As you can see. Have I ever gotten? I think the best I did was, yeah, we actually got 2-5. We got 2 5-0s in a row, and then we lost for the 5-0 on the third league on stream. The day that I was testing the Orion escape shift list. And I also went 10-0 on stream one time with, I think, with Karn Amulet. Oof, his hand is gas. Sneep. We can turn to Udo over one. We're probably not gonna. We're gonna leave Queen Druid in turn 2, but still pretty solid hand. Why do I have a Siege Rhine on my overlay? Because it's what it is. It is just like a program thing that works with MTGBot, so yeah. What happens if I Udo here? If I Udo but I don't find the land, then this Gilded Goose is not gonna do anything. So I guess it's better for me to Nyx to Lifkeen. The problem is that my blue mana is gonna come from the Gilded Goose either way, so I guess I'd rather just Udo right now. Because this puts the blue mana into play, and I can also scry towards a land. Oh, we might get disputed. I didn't think about that. Oh, there's an updated Amulet list. Oh, this is the definitive Amulet list? Jeez. Hooking us up. Alright, I'm probably going to upload this later. We're gonna get there. Don't worry about it. So is this probably like Temur Rec? What is this? I don't even know what this is. So land would be great. So we can Druid in to make food. My opponent could definitely just be playing Modern over there. Yeah. Get out of here with your real deck, opponent. What a loser. playing a real deck. Jeez. Let's make food. Temur Reki super strong. Yeah, it's probably like the best deck in the format right now. Now that Jeskai Luca has been, or Luca Fires, or however you want to call it. So we're probably in a crisis here. We could Nyxbloom, but there's no way that it resolves. Gonna only draw 2 cards. We could draw 3. Sure, let's actually draw 3. Seems better. The food is definitely worth a card. So this is, we're gonna get disputed now, probably. It make 20 mana and combo you with expansion explosion. Yeah. So we're probably gonna fey for like negate, I guess. What is this? Another wreck? Oof. We could gust. Yeah, we're very dead. Our opponent is going just a little bit over the top of what we're doing. Just a little bit. Little tiny bit over the top. They also have Sharknado. Speaking of combo kill, it needs to unban second sunrise. Yes. The second sunrise unban is long overdue. Royal Egg. Everybody knows that. I mean, what we could do also is Narset Reversal? No, that's double blue. That doesn't work. So we're probably going to get domed here. That sucks. Well... So I feel like we gotta get a little bit lucky here. We could play another Crisis. Or we can play a Recent Reef. I think the Crisis is better. We only draw 2, but we need to find another blue source so we can fade plus negate at the same turn. They have 7 cards in hand though. Yeah, I think we're just dead here. Are they really not hitting the line drops? So are we. But they have a lot more mana than we do. think we're done here. What can we do? Honestly, it is a bit interesting, the fact that they didn't ban Reclamation. I don't play Standard, so I don't care, but this seems like it's just a pretty busted card. I guess that you could also just, I guess, ban the Expansion Explosion or something if you don't want to ban this, but like this is the real problem. Like Expansion Explosion is a fine card if you're not like doubling your mana or tripling it. They thought the Fairy would weigh down Reclamation. I mean, it does, but I don't think it does enough. Especially because of this card, right? This card doesn't care about the Fairy. Doesn't even have a face. What is that? Can we find lands? Dispute, probably. Oh. We're gonna see another one of these ones. I think I'm just ready to back it in, honestly. Just gonna make another shark. It's pretty sick. Yeah, I think I'm just done with this game. Let's play the next one. So we're definitely gonna want the gusts. That is the easy part. And the Ceratops. The Ceratops are just so bad against negate, though. I think they're good enough. Should we cut the combo kill? I think we cut the combo kill. Also, this is pretty sad, but you cannot quasi-duplicate your Shifting Ceratops. I learned this the hard way. Feels bad, man. Yeah, let's go with something like this. If we can clock them fast enough with a Ceratops, and then we can do some Udo nonsense, we might be able to get there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave in one Nyxbloom agent for the combo potential. Because we might need to go over the top of what they're doing. And if that's the case, Nyxbloom is the way to do it. I guess that we could fade for ego? Is that something I'm interested in doing? Maybe it is something I'm interested in doing. Did we get there? Yes, we got there. Okay. Oh, brutal. The no-lander. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna bottom the... It's kind of a cool art. I think I'm gonna bottom the Fae. They kept 7. Luck sucks. Absolute luck sucks keeping 7. Also, our opponent is 0-1 in the league. Somehow we are the ones that are 2-0. Somehow we are the ones that are 2-0. Oof. Yeah, we have to bottom that. So I want to find something like Gust or even a Ramp Dude would be nice. Triumphs you go. More Nyxbloom, I love it. Sweet, sweet tracks. Yeah, it's Dono League time. Imagine this is gonna get countered. No. Well, I mean, I think I can still dispute this. No dispute. Alright. Okay, so next turn we can Uro. So that's something. Please don't have a wreck right now. Thank you. Okay, so I guess that they have the Shark Typhoon, so I'm not gonna attack. Unfortunate. Play Uro. I feel like I am the heels came on the stream, dropped a bunch of money, and then has never been seen again. No, they've been around. They've been around. I'm so jealous of my opponent just ramping over there. Look at how they ramp. Just go a ramping. Okay, so now we can play castle and we can crasses for a bunch. Can crasses for 6, 7, 8. We can crasses for 4. For 3, sorry. Seems good. Draw 3, see more options. Because if I just slam the Cavalier, it's never gonna resolve. I just need something in the counterspell department, you know? We've been lacking there. There we go. Now we're talking. Somebody here. Well, hello. Well, we can gust that guy. We just don't care about this guy, like, at all, right? Okay, they did find a wreck. So they're not gonna get Nightback Ambusher triggers for a while. Yeah, I don't think my opponent understands. Like, their game plan, their main game plan is so much better than this Nightback Ambusher nonsense. Okay, they're tapping out for what? Interesting. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, but then we can't hold up Gust if we do that. So I think that we're not gonna play Cavalier this turn. And instead we're gonna do Recent Reef plus Leaf Kindred. And I definitely want to raise with this Grasses. Now the question is, should I Gust now? So my opponent's gonna... Yeah, we just Gust now while the getting is good, right? We could Gust on their... I think we can Gust on their main phase. No, yeah, I think we Gust in this famous. If they have counter, we get punished. Yeah, but they still don't get the Nightback Ambusher thing. No blocks, that's fine. They have second wreck. Gross. I guess that we don't have to play our own Veil, so... which one is better to counter? Is it better to counter this one or to put this one on top? Look, because we're doing that. I think we're just gonna bounce that one. It's kind of whatever, but... Yeah. They don't have enough for lethal just yet. And this Nightback Ambusher is not doing anything. What's the brew? You can always see the deck list with the deck command. Are we back at 1900 rating now? No, we're not. We're definitely not. And playing silly decks doesn't really help too much in terms of in terms of improving one's rating. I would not recommend it if that's the strategy. I have no idea what happened there. This silly brew is, yeah. Silly brew is 2-0. Yeah, clearly it's broken. Okay, so we're gonna Cavalier first. Ugh, Ceratops dies. Damn it. So now this taps for 2, so that is 1, 2. And we have Castle. We can play Temple. Okay, so I guess I'm not gonna take this damage. Two, 3, 4, 15. Ceratops, yeah. Auto resolves. I guess I'm gonna put this into play because if my opponent misses it, we can actually gain 3 more life. So maybe they won't be able to lethal us. Udo is fine. They tap wrong, so they can't actually get it back. They can't get it back this turn. You know, you have a good deck if you're 2-0. That's true, yeah. Haven't resolved Nyxbloom. Yeah, now it feels bad, man. So they're gonna get back their Udo, and they have a Blaststone on 3. Tight plays from OP. Another Blast Zone. Wow. This is the battle of the ramping folks. Oh, please tell me they're going for lethal and they didn't realize that I can gain life. No, they're not going for lethal. Shark Typhoon. Typhoon. It's a big shark. Big, big boy. See what's on top. Brutal. So I guess we want to draw that guy. So the mana is pretty much irrelevant, so I think I'm just going to hold on to this Lifkin Druid in case I draw one of the other dudes. Now the question is, do we attack with Uro or not? I'm fairly certain that the life doesn't matter, but the card might. Because if we attack, this is just a chump attack. Actually, I think I'm just going to pass. I think passing enables my opponent to make a mistake. While if I attack, they probably won't. I'm pretty sure they just have another Sharknado, so... So this is the X equals 2/1, which is Crassus and Druid. Oh wow! So I was saying that my opponent could make a mistake, and apparently they might. Because now we can put the Crassus on top. Or we can Crassus for a shit ton. Oh wow, brutal. Alright, we got caught. We got caught! We got pranked for sure. Oh yeah, big time, big time. Honestly, I didn't even think about it. That was such a great play for them. So now we're kind of just dead. Stupid Sharknado. Yeah, another Uro comes back while ours can't. We know we're drawing stupid. What's his name? Yeah, I think we're just dead now. Both teams played hard. I don't see us winning this matchup at all. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Alright, I'm just gonna pack it in. We just can't win anymore. I think we had a shot there, but that stupid shark got us super hard. I don't think there was nothing we could have done. Don't think there was anything we could have done. Feels bad, man. It's so funny that the MTG bot thing, the record thing, has a Siege Rhino in there. That is the cutest thing ever. Alright, while we wait here, let's do something productive. And... whoops. Let's import. Never mind, we got paired. I was gonna import the Amulet. The definitive amulet. Oh, we're playing against Gold Ducat? Jeez. So he moved to 5. Speaking of moto and bosses, by the way. Speaking of moto and bosses. Good old Gul Dukat. Something tells me we might be playing against the same thing, folks. No! Oh, wow. That's exactly the opposite of what I wanted to do. Whoops. Got. Yeah, that was a free time walk for him. Not where you want to be. He says, if that was a misclick, I've done that before multiple times. I'm like, yep, definitely was a misclick. God damn it. Alright, hopefully, I mean, if their hand is as bad as it seems like it is, maybe we still have a shot. We just start making copies of Recent Reef. Oh no, they found red mana. Tap out for something, Daniel. Come on, do it for me. Damn it, they didn't. Nope. Yeah. So, crisis equals 4. Still can't find the land. Okay. Cubation Druid, Lifkin Druid. Pass turn. Sure. Make food. I guess this is how we win this matchup. We figure out. Just gotta hope that your opponent doesn't draw anything. They miss a lander for multiple turns. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess Gracer is free to play. Can counter us here. Okay. Hello there. Alright, so we can present lethal, which forces the Blast Zone crack. Should probably crack right now, actually, yeah. Alright, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mana. Exclamation. Going to tap for blue. Quasi-duplicate Nyxbloom. Pass the turn. We might still lose this game handily here. Yep, we might still lose this game handily. Oops, sorry. We beat one. we win one game against this deck. Awesome. Yeah, we were gonna go off seriously on the next turn. Should we just keep the Nyxbloom agent because that's kind of just what we need to hope that happens? Honestly, thinking about it a little bit more, I'm not sure how high I am on Ceratops. And I don't want to... I don't know what the strategy is in this matchup. Going aggro doesn't excite me at all, actually. Hey, my Bloober, how's it going? Glad that you were able to make it. Currently 2-1. We're playing against Temur Rec. Do you have a strategy against Temur Rec? I've been bringing in like this cards, but they've been pretty rough. Like this matchup seems pretty impossible for us to beat. Do you have any advice on how to approach it? I trim mana dorks. Yeah. What do you play instead? Like, cause I feel like they get ahead on mana of us like a lot easier. I don't think that card advantage matters that much. I mean, in the match that we played earlier, just card advantage didn't matter at all. It was mana advantage what mattered. But our opponent is actually able to like answer our dudes try to get up in lands. Yeah, that's, but like Wreck just like destroys us so hard. But I just don't know how to kill them, you know? I guess shifting Ceratops the way to go. Alright. I'm gonna go with this for now, and then we'll see what happens. This matchup is tough. Yeah, we played against it earlier. We just beat Daniel because like he just didn't hit his land drop for a million turns. Oh, actually, Blast Zone could be relevant. Blast Zone could be huge, actually. Yeah, Blast Zone of 4 could be huge. I think I'm gonna keep this hand. It's definitely, it doesn't look great, but We can ramp pretty aggressively, and then we can kind of blast zone, use blast zone on 4, which is number. Donnie, how's it going? Welcome. I'm sorry you got owned so hard yesterday, Donnie. I was really on top of my game. I was truly on fire. What did I do? Set dimensions too quickly? I have no idea how to change that. But I still got there in spiders. Oh wow, okay. This aggression will not stand. So Blast Zone is going on 4 100% of the time, so... Start setting that up. Oof. I mean, we just got a slam here, right? It's probably gonna get countered. Oh, okay. Did they just not play that many counter spells? Well, hello there. So imagine they have Gust. Shark Typhoon for 2. It's fine. Udo is fine. It's not a wreck. We're gonna do some quasi-duplicating here, it seems like. We get super got by Gust. That's whatever. The Whiffsky. The good old Whiffsky. We win by reefing into mana, yeah. I mean, I guess if they just cannot find a wreck, we might have a shot. Also, their mana is kind of awkward here. They're gonna need to bring this up to 5, like, really quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That takes too many turns. So they probably need to wreck right now. And if they wreck, they probably can't bring up the Blast Zone up to 5. Milling those 2 quasi-duplicate from the first one was pretty huge, though. We kind of needed to know whiff there. Definitely want these on 4. It's not a good draw. So if they charge up the Blast Zone, that means that they cannot do anything else, right? Blue, blue, 1, quasi-duplicate this. Sagoth Triumph. I think I'm gonna cast it off the Lifkin Druid because in case they kill this, so we can still activate Blast Zone. And I'm gonna hold on to the land. Yeah, we're against the Moto and Boss. Thassa's Intervention. So they need some way to answer all of these Cavaliers at the same time. I don't know if there's any way in Temur for them to... Like, there's no Echoing Truth effect in Standard. That's good for us. That's very good for us. Petty Theft is the closest. Yeah, but it doesn't do it. I guess it does. Yeah, it does. It does do it. Yeah. So Petty Theft would do it, I guess. Udo. Okay, Udo means that they go down to 1. So I guess I'm going to upkeep Scry. What happens if I upkeep Scry? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. With Scry, we still can... But what are we looking for if we Scry? What do we think? What do you think? Should we Scry? Or should we just get our draw step? What can we draw if we... I think we can't Scry here, actually. I think we just have to take our draw and hope that it's good. Okay, we're going to be able to Scry on their end step. I guess we can just try it right now. Hello there. Yeah, we like that one. Yeah, that's that. I think that's just good enough to top. So here comes Pseudo. Which is fine. Because we can gust it. And still they need to answer all 3 of these Cavaliers. Yes! Yes! GG's. Do we need to use the Nova matchups emote for Nyxbloom combo as well? We beat the MTGO end boss playing the worst possible matchup for us. Every match has been 2-0 or 0-2, yeah. Can we 4-1 again? Can we 4-1 again? Let's go. Let's freaking go. Of course, my blue... what was the 0-2? To Temur Rec. Yeah, it was Temur Rec. We beat Mono Red 2-0 and Mono Black 2-0. But yeah, everything is gonna go on YouTube tomorrow morning, my Bluebird. So if you wanna check it out there. you're gonna be able to see all the matches. So definitive amulet. Whew. Okay, what am I missing? Fourth Scattered Groves. So many lands. So many lands. This is what's coming up next, folks. Also, the fact that this deck has 69 creatures is just the nicest. So nice. Just getting value on every single aspect, you know? Just getting value on every single way. Playing against the O2 player. Okay. We're gonna temple into a land, so it's gonna be fine. Don't worry about that. Rec is actually kind of an okay matchup sometimes. Yeah, it felt like that right there. But I think that we definitely, like Daniel just hit its deck's fail rate. Mulligan to 5 game 1 and then mulligan to 6. Give me the rec as a weird percentage. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Temple looking for land. Bottom that. Oh, we're on the play. Sick. What's the opponent on? Rogaine Triumph. So probably some control deck of sorts. We're totally gonna get got by main deck dispute right here, aren't we? It's totally gonna happen and I'm gonna be so sad. So sad for this. Ooh. Hello there. You hear temples have been written in M21. Why can't they just print fastlands? I don't know. Interplanar Bacon. Oh, don't have it to fairy. Okay. Wait, what does this guy even do? Until end of turn, whenever a creature you control is combat damage to the player, put a loyalty counter. Okay. Create a 1/1 Thopter with flying. You gain 1 life. And look at the top 10 cards of your library. Put 3 of them into your hand and the rest in the volume of your library in a random order. Okay. So we're just going to quasi-duplicate here, right? Let's go. Easy. This puts them tapped, right? Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just ramping over here. This is whatever, right? We just don't care about this guy. Put the line in my hand, but the list can be in my hand. Oh! Yeah, interesting. Yeah, so put this one in hand. Yeah, definitely missing some value there. Hope that doesn't bite us. Sure, you get 2 1/1s now. We have something else. That is annoying. That guy is actually very annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to be able to play Nyxbloom here. Hopefully we find a land. Land off the top would be great. Never lucky. All right, so now we say no to this. Then we play this. And now we play another Leafkin Druid. Now we do say yes to this. And we pass the turn. Gonna have to answer this guy. Kind of. The Wanderer. Oh man. Brutal. Oh, this does by power too? Gross. Doesn't do it by CMC. Okay, so we certainly start here. So this is +1 mana. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. So we have blue, 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 blue. So we only have 4 blue, which sucks. Gilded Goose is a ritual. Yeah. Yep. So we're not going to be able to mass manipulation, unfortunately. One, two, three, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we just draw 6. We draw 5. No, oh, that's true, yeah. Gross. Absolutely gross. So many lands. All right, next turn we're going to be able to do some nonsense though. What do I want to kill here? I think I want to kill the Wanderer. This guy's so bad. So next turn we're going to be able to, if they tap out again, we're going to be able to do some nasty things with Fae for mass manipulation. So it's going to be 4 to Fae, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. So we can steal 3 things. So if they tap out for something gross, we're going to get them pretty hard. Sure. All right, just step out for something that doesn't matter, opponent, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. Narset. Yeah, Narset doesn't matter. Hello there. Tax you are playing for control. There's one event to that creature. Create a 4/4 dragon. It's in the change play working control. It's 4/4. Okay. Please step out for something. Alright. Alright. Jeez. So what are we gonna be stealing? Aw. Which is fine. We can ult the Dovin Grand Arbiter. Hell yeah! I mean, I think it's time. I think it's time. Alright. So. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Fae of Wishes. Granted. Yes. Mass manipulation. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. So, we're gonna steal this one, and do we want this one? Is this better than Narset? It feels like this is better than Narset, right? EB4 Force of Negation. So this is created as a 4. Yeah, this is just better than Narset, isn't it? Yeah, because also we can attack the Narset down to 1. Yeah. I would like those planeswalkers, please and thank you. Okay, now what? Now we can make a 1/1 or we can ult. But if we ult, we're gonna go to discard, so that doesn't... How the turntables have, indeed. So we're gonna make it 4/4. I didn't even know this card existed. It triggers Recent Reef because it's an elemental. Oh my god. The value is just endless. So, we attack. This is attack Narset. And now we're going to, I guess we may just make it 1/1, right? Make it 1/1 plus Tef. We can just minus Tef too and just kill this Thopter. I think I like that. I'm just gonna plus. How the turntables have. If you minus Tef, you don't draw. Oh, that's fair, yeah. If we plus, we can grant it an instant speed. Wow, maybe we should be playing Teferi in this deck. Wait a second. Should we be playing Teferi in this deck? Mablur, have you tried splashing white? Oh, you're gonna shadow this guy opponent? That's cute. So it's basically you against my 7 cards plus 3 active planeswalkers. Yep, sounds good. Let's do it. But yeah, Mablur, like the fairy would be insane at fixing the wreck matchup, right? Oh, we even draw a card from the Shard of the Sky and they don't. That's hilarious. So much value. Okay. So now, we have Fae of Wishes. We probably go get Negate. Sure. So, plus Ontef, minus Dovin, plus on this one target nothing. Going to... We can do it instant speed though. It's so much gas. Warrior Gracer, Temple Melody, put it on the bottom, play Goose, say go. Oh, this is so hot. Please, just play your Sarkhan opponent. Oh, this does literally nothing. This does actual nothing. This is so bad. Why are they playing this? Oh, that one is actually good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's just negate it. Is that an app value? Is that enough value for us? Hello there. So let's do this. Let's plus here again. Let's make another 1/1. I mean, we're gonna have to start ending this game at some point. This is all fun and everything, but two, 1, 2. Yeah, we're gonna time out, I think, if we don't play quicker. So we plussed and we passed. Espeth conquers death. Sure. Probably at the ferry? Yeah. That's fine. No, this is game 1. It's granted for... I guess we're gonna grant it for Jace. Play this. Make 4/4. Udo. Two, 3, 4, 5. Cavalier. Just want to like kind of mill myself a little bit here. Try to play quickly. Oh, I should have played one of these. Whoops. You got it to ferry. Yeah, they're delaying the inevitable, but like that's their plan. Like they just want to win on time because they know they're not winning normally, you know. Yo, Caleb, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everybody from Caleb's stream. We're doing a donation league right now. Standard dono. We're playing some beautiful nonsense. Okay, so we're gonna ultimate the Domin here. Thank you for the follow there. Gonna ult the Dovin. Hopefully we find our Nyxbloom agent and we get to win this turn. Never lucky. Okay, Cavalier is the best, I think. Oh, we choose more than one? Gross. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Recent Reef. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put into play. There's an Nyxbloom that we're looking for. So I think we can mill ourselves enough. Is that correct? So 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I have to remember about this. So it's gonna be 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, but that's not gonna be enough. It's gonna mill us 5. Okay, so we're gonna have to do it next turn. So kill Sarkin. Tiff. Oh, yeah, that's right. This guy has abilities. Sure. Play Goose. All right, so we're gonna get to win next turn, not this turn. Well, we're gonna have to play quickly because we're gonna time out. Guess I'm just gonna F6 here. The food just doesn't matter. Ban amulet, please save modern. Get out of here, chief. Get out of here. They played out their land. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Jace. Quasi duplicate here. Whatever. Quasi duplicate here. It's fine. There we go. Jace plus. Last modern streamer, stream standard. Yeah, classic. So I think I like this guy. We seem to be going far over the top of what they are doing, so it's just mostly a matter of we just have to play around. We just have to play around dying and play around. What I'm trying to say here, wrath effects. Streamer notice me. I notice you, Chief. I notice you. There's always... You're always in my heart. Maybe we should be bringing the trophy in. Probably not. That mass manipulation, though. Whew. It was fire. I bring in trophy? Okay. In place of what? Got this. Streamer told chat to give Sport Chief a sub. Oh. For those of you that don't know, Squad Chief is a very poor streamer. And he loves to support other streamers, but he's too poor to do so. So if you're considering somebody to give the sub to, I strongly recommend you consider Squad Chief. Spend my money subbing to Aspiring Spike. Sorry. Oof, brutal. Wow. Hands gas. Temple of Milady. We're gonna get there. I have faith. Seems like our opponent should be playing Karuga because they never did anything on turns 1 and 2. Some serious lag arena going on right now. Hog. I guess I should have gone with Uro there because he guarantees the land drop. Never mind. How could I have doubted my recent reef capabilities? So next turn we can Nyxbloom Ancient. Pog. I think I'm gonna actually not do that. So let's Udo first. Oh, I should have sequenced the other way. We could have tapped this for 2 mana. That would have been value. Get in there, recent reef. Lag, am I playing? No, I'm not playing the Casualties of War. moves. Basso with the tier 1 sub, thank you so much. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold, Basso. So I think I'm going to 6, 7. But I don't think I'm gonna. I could play the Shifting Ceratops here. We run into a Wrath hard. But then we can Crisis, so. Recurrent playing around Shark Typhoon. Yeah, we were playing around Shark Typhoon in the other matchup, but I don't think I should be playing around Shark Typhoon in this matchup, right? Fairy? No. Alright, so. Where are my lands? I want my lands. Yeah, no Wrath is great for us, and this puts a lot of pressure on my opponent. So like, what are they gonna do? Just like bounce my Crassus when they know that I have an Reclamation in hand? Okay, so now they could have a Wrath. So I'm not gonna overstand into this one. Unfortunately, can't quasi-duplicate a Shifting Ceratops, which is the saddest thing ever. So 6, 1, 6. Draw 4. Try to find the land. Come on, really? Just not finding a land? So we play around Wrath pretty nicely here. There's a Wrath. So now we get to do some nonsense. So put this into play. Cavalier. Put this into play. Put this into play. Yes. Shock, quasi-duplicate the Cavalier. Okay. And we put Castle Adventurous into play. Is that a good turn? You have another Wrath opponent? Because you kind of need another Wrath. Yeah, this is actually a dono league. You have another Wrath? Oh, you do have another Wrath. Oh, too bad. It would suck if I could put quasi-duplicate on top. Oh no, yeah, this is fine. And then another quasi-duplicate on top. All right, so we're gonna go off here, folks. All right, so. Nyxbloom agents. Quasi-duplicate. Quasi-duplicate. Discarding Incubation Druid. Now we're going to quasi-duplicate this guy again. Discarding Incubation Druid. Now every land taps for, I just lost count of how much mana. Yeah, just for 80 something mana. So now each land taps for obscene amounts of mana. This is good stuff. All right, so let me get Jace. This is awesome. All right, so we're gonna Cavalier. Gotta put Temple of Mystery. Bottom of that. So now we're gonna play Jace. Now we're going to Granted. Yes, for Finale of Revelation. And we're gonna Finale for 69. We're too good. Why would you do that to me, Moto? Why wouldn't you allow me to take a screenshot before I do that? Getting the 4-1 in style. Alright, now that we won that match, Shumer Sunkir, thank you for the follow. Batson90, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Como50 and Tarmogoat, nice, thank you for the follow. And Katarina Race, thank you for the follow. Nice to see that you're streaming. Nice to meet you. Guma Noob and Samuel G01, thank you for the follow. Alright, now we're good. That was cool. That was cool. All right, this is what we're gonna have. What we have coming up next. But let me first talk about this. This deck is crazy fun, my Bluebird. Thank you so much once again for the dono. Things that I liked is like the 4 Cavalier. I think that this is just a number, my Bluebird. I think that this is just. The Cavaliers have been great every single match. It's an amazing clock. It ramps us. It mills stuff for Udo. It's such like the perfect segue card between like enabling our combo and just like being a great mid-range card that also has some added synergy with some other cards. So 4 Cavaliers is the number. Like I'm 100% sure of that. The recent Rifts did a serious amount of work when comboing with the Lifkin Druid, so of course I think that engine is just really powerful. I want to stay there. The Realm Creatures, Goose didn't seem that much better than Gracer. I think it is better than Gracer, but I don't think it's by that much. So maybe you can do 3 and 2. 4 and 1 is also fine. Like I didn't really like hate or love Gracer. But it was definitely fine to have access to 5 ramp creatures for sure. Mana base seemed a little bit weird. We definitely cut a serious amount of blue sources in order to add the black. And honestly, I don't know why we're adding the black. I didn't feel like Add More Ego and Assassin's Trophy were that worth it. Like we never really needed to get either of them. They could be reasonable against something like what's his name? Reclamation. But I didn't particularly love it, and I think that it is definitely worth exploring actually splashing white instead and playing the fairies if we want to help our Reclamation matchup. You think Goose is better than Grace as put you down a card? Yes, it's better in terms of it's better in terms of playing around like removal and wrath effects and stuff. But yeah. But yeah, overall, I think that it's cool. I still don't think that I like Narset's Reversal. I think that cheaper interaction like Mystical Dispute might just be better, or even just more copies of Aether Gust. Gust was one of the cards that we brought in the most, so maybe we want access to more copies of Gust. What else? But yeah, I don't like this card very much. Finale is cool. Mass Manipulation is cool. Actually, we actually cast Mass Manipulation multiple times, and it was game winning every time that we did. What would you say I cut for Teferi? That's a good question. So I guess it would depend on how you work. I mean, you would need to work the mana base, because right now we have what this is, like 6 black sources, and splashing black is a lot easier because of the Triumph, right? So maybe what I'm saying is just nonsense, and it's simply not doable to splash for Teferi. But I don't know. I thought it was worth considering mostly because of the fact that Temur Rex seemed like a pretty rough matchup for us. So Teferi could fix that matchup very nicely. What would you cut for Teferi? So I would probably play 2 in the main deck, and then like maybe 2 more in the sideboard, or something like that. Also played a White Finale as an alternate win con. That's interesting, yeah. Yeah, but like this is actually, I think that our way of ramping is a lot better, because our way of ramping is actually a win condition, right? The cards that we're using to ramp are actually win conditions in and of themselves. So I think that it's pretty nice. But yeah, you can also cut down on quasi-duplicates, just play 2. It's nice when you mill them with Cavalier. I'm not gonna say no to that, but like you can I think you can cut 1 and then have 3 total, counting the one in the sideboard. So yeah, those are like some thoughts. Yeah, maybe just splashing for Teferi is simply not doable. We do have the Goose that fixes, and the Incubation Druid, which also potentially fixes. But we kind of want to slam the Teferi on 3. So maybe it's just not worth it. But we could Fae for Teferi. Right? We can Fae for Teferi, and then like in the Reclamation matchup. So that's pretty sweet. Creature-based ramp is better for that reason. Plus, you don't get run over by aggro. Yeah, we destroy the mono red deck. Like we destroy. It wasn't even close. We played against mono red on the second round, and we just bullied them. It was insane. It was like they were just using. They were using their burn spell to kill my Gilded Geese, and like I play a Pharaoh Wishes on turn 2, and they're like, oh, I can't get through that one. Incubation Druid can just become Paradise Druid or Ancient Cat. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Particularly Paradise Druid. With the Hexproof, it's kind of nice. Incubation Druid was medium, honestly. It was definitely far and away the worst ramp creature. It was definitely the worst ramp creature, so it's definitely correct for us to be playing it less copies than Leafkin Druid and a Gilded Goose. But yeah, this deck is a lot of fun. This deck is a lot of fun. I always enjoy it when you suggest it as a Dono deck. Incubation Druid could become Growth Spiler also. Yeah, but like Growth Spiral is a consideration. The thing is that I guess we do have enough tap lands to want to, because like turn 3 drop on turn 2, that is like the nuts, right? Reason Reef or Uro on turn 2 is just a nut draw. So Growth Spiral doesn't help that. But Growth Spiral like cantripping later in the game is potentially nice. And Growth Spiral has kind of like the same issue that Grazer has, which is that we don't really care about the instant speed aspect of it, but it's kind of nice to have access to the Grazer. I think this deck could use something like Cultivate, for example, which is going to get printed now into M21. So we're going to have, I think that M20 and M21 are going to be legal both at the same time in Standard for a while, so I think that this deck could use some Cultivate. Probably not over the recent Reefs, but maybe over one Quasi-Duplicate and maybe over the Incubation Druids. Like Spirals in decks that want to go 4-drop on turn 3. Yeah, we're gonna go 5-drop on turn 3. But that's what like Cultivate actually does that. This deck needs Azusa. No, unfortunately Azusa, I don't think it. I think Azusa is just strictly worse than Cultivate, unfortunately, in this kind of without bounce lands, Azusa is just worse than Cultivate. 69 viewers, nice. But yeah, those are my recommendations for now, my Bluebird. Hope you like the league. I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. Sorry. So you're gonna, if the matches that you missed, you're gonna be able to check them out. We played against Mono Black, Mono Red, Temur Wreck twice, and then the Planeswalker deck in the last round. Yeah, it was fun. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you're watching YouTube, thank you so much. Really appreciate you checking it out. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Like and subscribe. Bye bye.